And I'm his wife. She's like, oh, you must be the side chick he been messing around with. What's up, guys? It's your old girl, Asia. Ooh, honey, yes. What's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that I've been getting from you guys. I really do appreciate it. Y'all getting my videos to a lot of views. Oh my god, loving it. I am loving it. Keep it up. Make sure you guys, if y'all have not already, hit that little subscribe button wherever which way it's gonna pop up. It's in one of these corners, I think it's this corner. Follow me on all social medias down in the bio below, down in the description below. On all social medias, because every time I'm about to post a video, I definitely let my Snapchat know, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I'm always posting that, oh yeah, a new video coming tomorrow, a new video coming in a couple hours, whatever. Ooh. A little excited for the story time, a little scared for the story time, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it over with. So for this story time, I'm gonna tell you guys the time that I was a side chick to a married man. Yep, I said it. Man, I know, right? A married man. So, but this was like not knowing, like at all. Like I did not know that he was married. So don't judge me too much. But still, you can judge just a little bit. You know, it happens to the best of us. So, let's get it started. So I would say I was about 19. Yeah, about like 19 years old when this happened. Like, so I was 19. I was just getting out of like a really bad relationship, and I decided to go out with me and my girls. And so we went out to this club down in 3rd Ward. If you're from Houston, you know where 3rd Ward is. So we was, out there. We was just chilling, having a couple drinks, and this guy comes up to me. I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that, but he's gonna come up. You know what? I'm gonna name him. What should I name him? I don't know. Antonio. Antonio. So I'm just gonna say the name Antonio. That's not his name, but I'm just gonna come up with a name Antonio. So he comes up to me and asks to buy me and my girls a drink, but mostly me. And so he bought us a round of drinks, and of course, I didn't really care. At 19, I was feeling myself. I was like, oh, I'm all cute, I'm perfect, whatever. And I was just getting out of a bad relationship. I'm like, I want to have fun. And I'm like, yo, he wants to buy us drinks, let him buy us drinks. And I'm not gonna lie, he was a little cute. He was handsome and everything. And he was catching my eye just a little bit. So we start talking. We were vibing. He's buying me and my girl some drinks and everything. And he didn't look like he was older than like 30 at the time. Later on that night, I found out he was like 34. However, I was checking him out from head to toe, the way he was dressed and everything. And I was looking at his hand. He ain't had no ring finger on, nothing on his hands. Nor did he have like a little tan line from like a wedding band. Nothing like that. So I did check. And he goes on to tell me that he owns a gym in Houston. So I said, oh, okay, so you own your own gym. That's cool. And I was like, oh, I like working out just a little bit. So I was like, oh, if I come out there, you're going to show me how to box, whatever, He's like, yeah, come out. So a couple days later, I go out there and, I try to pretend like I didn't know how to box. So he's teaching me how to box. We're vibing, we're talking and everything. I'm getting to know him. He didn't mention anything about being in a relationship. He told me he was single. All this other stuff, right? Saying that, he just hasn't found the right one. La, la, la. All that, all these lies. All these lies he's telling me. Oh my God. So he asked me to go out on like a real date. So I told him where I stayed at, All right, you gonna come pick me up? I had a car at the time. I'm gonna come pick me up. He said, yeah, it's cool. I don't mind, being a gentleman to come pick the lady up. He's like, I'm old fashioned like that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Comes, picks me up. We go on a date. We went on a couple of dates. And of course, we was doing the deed after a couple of dates. He was spending the night in my apartment, all this other stuff. Now, we were dating for a good couple months, but, he's staying over. He had clothes at my place, all this other stuff. Nothing too serious, but, just enough. We never went to his house, though. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way just a little bit, but then I thought he's a man, he could, just have like a real man cave. He could have bachelor pad, beer cans everywhere. It's quite disgusting. Maybe, something like that. Something just to make me feel like, okay, all right. Or he just maybe liked being at my house. I kind of felt better being at my house sometimes. Kind of like being around my animals. I had 2 cats. He always had his phone with him. He never not answered a call around me. He never turned his phone when he was texting someone. It was never nothing like that. He never did anything to make me think there was someone else. Like I said, we spent multiple nights together in a row. So I'm thinking, okay, he actually could be telling the truth. He's single. I ain't got to worry about nothing. He's here with me. So one night, we're going out, we're having some good time, and I realized that, I had forgot something in his car. So I go get something out of his car, and, I realized that it kind of smelled a little weird when I was in his car. I realized it wasn't my perfume that I was smelling. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, whatever, fine. Now, this guy, he's pretty buff. He was pretty buff. He always worked out. He always would either go to the gym and then he'll come get me. We'll go out to eat all the time. Now, one time, I remember him asking me like, oh, you want me to go ahead and pay your rent for you this month? He always took me shopping. He always did this, that, and the other. We always went out to eat. We were always in public together. So I didn't think nothing of it. We was always out in public. It was never nothing different. We were always out in public together. People saw us together all the time. So I didn't think nothing of it. So he asked me, he was like, oh, don't worry about your rent this month. I got you. You want me to go ahead and pay it? I'll go ahead and pay it for you. You ain't got to worry about it. I want you to focus on you, all this other stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. You want to pay my rent? Great. Great. Go ahead and pay it. Cool. So he writes a check and we go up to the leasing office. He gives the people the check. Because at the moment, I wasn't paying it in cash. I wasn't paying my rent in cash. And I wasn't paying my rent online. I was paying it a straight check. So a couple weeks later, I get a call from my leasing office saying that the check bounced or whatever, or it came back fraudulent. And that they would need, a fee. They were going to charge me a fee for it come back fraudulent, and also that they would need the rent money. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to get this cleared up because it shouldn't be coming back fraudulent. They said that the bank said it was a joint account and the other person made it fraudulent. So even though it was signed for under the name that's on the one of the names that is on the banking account. So I call him and I ask him about it. He tries to beat around the bush and didn't want to bring up the joint account. Because I was on the joint account. I'm like, so what's going on with this joint account and fraudulent? Like, I'm thinking like, okay, why is this crap coming up fraudulent? And why do you have a joint account with someone that they're making this check be fraudulent? I definitely ain't forged no signature. So he goes up, he calls his bank, he clears everything up, and then he pays the fee for the check almost bouncing. It didn't bounce for real, but it almost did, and it came back fraudulent. So they charged me a fee for it, and he paid the fee. So we go back to my apartment, and he tells me, oh, well, I want to go out tonight. Let's go out. I want to take you out to this nice restaurant downtown. Like, get dressed. Okay. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to wait. Since you ain't going to talk about this joint banking account that you have, all right, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for it. Okay, I got you. I'm going to wait for it. So as I wait for it, we go in the car. He acts like nothing's going on. He acts like nothing's wrong, nothing at all. Okay, we get to the restaurant. We're having dinner. We're hee-hee-ha-hing, whatever. Okay, being fake, okay. We're not going to talk about this joint bank account. Cool. Wait till this check comes, and I'm going to jump right in. So he goes to the bathroom. Check comes. He has his debit card. So I look at his debit card and, I'm sorry, not debit or credit card. It was a debit or credit card. I look at it to see if it said Mr. with the S, like he was married or something like that. It didn't. It just said his name on it. And I give the debit or credit card to the waiter. I give the debit card to the waiter. And then I hear something. I hear somebody screaming, Antonio! 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 Where you at? Bring your ass out here. All this other stuff, like screaming real loud. And I look behind me and I see this lady is screaming. The dude I'm with, name. Mind you, his name's not really Antonio. It's just, we're just gonna make up that name right now. And she's screaming his name, where you at? Bring your outside, all this other stuff. Like, she's going off. So I'm like, okay. And I'm waiting for him to come back, but I realized, he ain't coming back probably. So after the waiter brings back the check, I sign and everything, tip, and I go outside the side door. I'm like, I ain't about to deal with this. No. So I go to his car where he was parked at. I'm waiting on him and everything. And then this lady, I see this little lady running up on me. I'm thinking, oh crap, I'm about to fight today. She said, where Antonio at? Where he at? Why you buy my husband's car? Excuse me? This is my boyfriend's car. I don't know anything about your husband, but this is my boyfriend's car. She said, no, this is my husband's car. Antonio, she goes all into the full name of this man. Middle, last, everything of this man. Saying, I'm his wife. She's like, oh, you must be the side chick he been messing around with. What? Excuse me? So then he walks up. So I'm like, yo, Antonio, what's up? What is she talking about that y'all are married? I'm like, for one, I've never seen not one ring on your finger, nor any kind of mark of a wedding band. He didn't want to answer. She was like, oh, you quiet. So she's like, oh, so you ain't got nothing to say? She was like, how do you not know that he was married? He got 2 kids, with me. Like, they got 2 kids. They married for 4 years. She said, I'm sitting here like, yo, I ain't know none of this. I don't. So you know what? I'm like, you gonna pay for my Uber, because I got your card already on my Uber app. And I'm taking myself home. I'm good. I'm not in this. That's between y'all two. So she's like, oh, where you think you going? Don't act like you ain't know that he was married. I said, from the moment I met him, he ain't never wore no ring. And you didn't think that he had a side chick, because he spent multiple nights with me in a row. That's your job to handle your husband. That ain't my job. He told me he was single. That's what he did. He told me he was single. He never mentioned anything about no kids, nothing like that. So that's not my fault. That's not my problem, not my fault. But I'm about to exit myself out of this situation. Now, it would be my situation. It would be my fault, or you would have a reason to be mad if I knew, or if I wanted to stay in the situation and keep messing around with him, but I'm not. So, bye. Like, I'm exiting my way out of the situation at this point. So, as I was walking away, they yelling, cussing, and screaming, and he's like, babe, calm down. So I'm like, oh, so she is bae. Just want to confirm. So she is your bae, though. She is your bae, right? Okay, that's wifey. That ain't your bae. That's wifey. That you got 2 kids with. That she been married to her for 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. Oh, okay. But you been spending nights with me, spending all this money on me. Okay, cool. It's okay. I got all the stuff you bought for me, and I still got my rent paid, so it's okay. I'm cool. I'm gonna leave the situation happy. Bye. So yeah, and he tried to hit me up, I think maybe like 2-3 weeks later, like we were still gonna talking about, oh well, we're getting a divorce, all this other stuff. I don't care. I don't believe anything you're saying, because to me, you're a liar. Even if y'all are getting a divorce, it doesn't matter. You lied to me for all these months that we were talking. No, done with. So yeah, I was a side chick to a married man and did not know it. Don't judge me too much, y'all, but it is the truth. So, hey, I had to let y'all know. I thought it was pretty funny to tell, but, hey, it happens to a lot of people. I mean, I don't wish nothing bad for his wife or his kids. I hope they are both doing great. And I hope that he's like done cheating on his wife and maybe had learned his lesson that, you know, he shouldn't play with people like that. Because that could turn into a real serious situation if I was actually in love with the man, you know? And that's like really messy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. It's kind of a little messy, you know, but hey, it's the truth. It's the truth. But make sure y'all follow me on all social medias down in the description below. Make sure you follow my Snapchat and my Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget all three. Okay. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all turn on those post notifications. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys. Stay beautiful and bye.